Good morning, traders. Welcome to my analysis on the euro dollar and pound dollar for the next 2 days. My name is Chris from Elite Currency, and let's start with the euro dollar. Last week was bearish, dropping below the 20-minute EMA zone on this weekly chart, and you can see that the 20-minute EMAs have been bullish, in fact, for more than almost a year, actually, since May here 2020. Price has been above that, now dropping below that, but I still think that overall we're still close to a support and bouncing spot. Let's, for instance, add this fib like this. You can see it's very close to the 38.2 fib. We're also retesting the previous supply, kind of like sideways zone here, which is indicating that there were buyers at that point. So I think that a bullish bounce makes sense. This could be a wave 3 as well, and a wave 4, and there could be an A within 4, up for B, down for C, D, E, like that, something of a triangle, or just an ABC. So I think that this particular down move could soon be over here, or maybe a little bit lower. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and you can see that we are probably in an ABC pattern. As long as price stays above the minus 61 per day target here, let's put this fib on. There we go. You can see that the price could still dip to the minus 61 per day target. Anything, we had a very nice hit at the minus 272 target. We had a respect for the 61/78.6 fib. So this is looking like an A, B, and down for a C. So it could go a little bit lower, but ultimately I think that price will respect the minus 61.8 fib and make a bounce there. So bullish candlestick patterns on the daily chart at that target could make sense for a reversal trade back up. Okay, and as long as price stays above that, it is likely an ABC. Now, if it were to break below this target, which I don't think it will, as I said, I think there's going to be a bullish bounce above 117. But if it does, well, that would of course invalidate my analysis, but also indicate a potential wave 3, 1, 2, 3, and then of course the bears are looking much better. Dollar strength dominating, and there could be a larger kind of push lower in that case. As long as the real criteria between a 3 and a C is the minus 100 target in my view. So anywhere between these targets, it could be both. Whereas if it breaks through the minus 100, then the odds of a 3 are increasing substantially, and it's in that case, very likely a wave 3. So let's see if we get the bounce here. If it stays above the minus 61.8 target, it's certainly likely to be a wave C. Now, if it does bounce there, here or a little bit lower, then it could rally up to these fibs and make an ABC up. So the first resistance I expect at 119.50 at the 38. There could be a dip down, there could be an inverted head and shoulders like this, and then a move up. So there could be a bullish A, B, C. The C can go up to the 61/78.6 fib to complete the B like this. It could be a red A, red B, blue ABC within red B, and then down for red C. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting if we get the bullish bounce here or at 117/117.25. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Is this wave C to the downside finished, right? So we had a 1, 2, 3. This was all 4 probably, and now we're in a wave 5 of C. Is that finished? I'm not sure. Looking at the hourly chart, it could be both. In fact, this could be 1, 2, 3, and this could be basically a 4, and down for 5 to finish the 5 of C. So I'm not 100% sure at this moment. This looks like a bear flag, but it doesn't have to be. So if price were to break below this triple bottom at 117.70, then I think there's a likely chance that price will fall down to 117.30 or 117 round level. So there's not a lot of space. There's maybe 40, 70 pips before it should hit substantial support, according to my analysis, and make maybe some bullish candlestick pattern on the daily chart. So there is maybe some intraday trading here or scalp trades possible, but not much more. That's if it breaks through this triple bottom. Then in that case, I think we're looking at, for instance, here we're looking at maybe a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 that went to the 23.6 fib, and down for wave 5 here to finish the 5 of C. Okay. So if price, however, moves up and breaks above this resistance, breaks above the 20 EMA, there could be a bigger push up within the wave 4 to the 38 and the 144 EMA. So here a bearish bounce seems likely, and that could be good for maybe some smaller pips as well. Let's put the fib from here to here, and the bounce from this level could go down to 38.50 fib at 118, 118.04, 117.90 for maybe 40 pips. And then it depends. What is price going to go do there? If it shows a bear flag, then more downside is likely, and it maybe made an ABC within 4. But if it falls choppily and then starts to break and respects the support and then starts to break above the flag, in that case the downtrend is over, and I'm expecting a bullish breakout. In that case, I'll get rid of these fibs. What I'm looking for in that case, if we get a bull flag, is a bigger push up, and I think we could be moving up to, for instance, let's put a fib from here to here. We could be going up to 118.80, but even further to 119.50 eventually is possible. As I said, this could be a bigger wave A, so we could see maybe some kind of wave 3 like this, flag for wave 4, wave 3 of a higher degree, and then up again, all the way to that minus 61.8 target. So at this point, I'm not really confident that it's going to move down. It's 50-50 in my view, whether it goes up or down at this point. What I do know is that if it dips, there's potentially some small scalping trades to the downside, but more interesting maybe position trades, in my view, from 117.30, 117 after daily twins to the upside. That seems to me more interesting. So waiting for a lower low, or waiting for a bounce around 118.30, small bounce, 20-30 pips. That could be interesting. Or if there is a bull flag, a break to the upside in a counter trend trade with target at 118.80, 118.75, and 119.50. Or waiting for price to get to 119.50 and looking for bearish 119.50, 120, and looking for a bearish bounce there. So those are my ideas at this moment. I don't see anything right here, right now, but I could see bounces here, scalps here, and a breakout swing inter-week to the upside. Okay, let's see if that, if anything works out as I think. But it's a bit tricky spot. But this is my blueprint for the rest of March and this week specifically. Pound USD is giving us already a little bit of a hint, actually, right here, right now, that it might move to the upside because pound dollar is breaking above the 20-day after a substantial push up. So this is maybe already indicating that the euro dollar will follow suit and make this upside. So maybe the bulls have an advantage here. But anyhow, back to the pound. Last week, showing a wick at the bottom of the weekly candle and a bounce at the 20-day daily chart. Sorry, that's not the daily. Daily chart, 2 bullish candles in a row. We're getting some kind of V-value reversal, so that might already indicate that the euro dollar might soon do the same, either now or at 117. But here the ABC looks finished, in fact, and you can see that we had 5 waves as indicated ABC, and here looks like a 5-wave also completed, either like that or maybe like this. At the WIS7 at 136.70, that's one of the targets we mentioned, and we talked about the break here, the break, pullback, and continuation. Now with this push, this strong momentum followed by this breakout, it is looking more bullish at this moment, and just don't know if it's that good at this moment. Let me put a fib on the entire swing down. There's space up to 138.80-ish. So there's still some space, actually. That could be a bouncing spot. If this is A, B, C up, then the 38.2 fib could act as resistance at 138.80. We could get a bounce again, maybe if we get a head and shoulders, inverted one here at 137.75. So something like that. And then a bounce back up to these targets, and then a bounce back down, like with the euro dollar. So there's maybe some space left. So maybe on a 50-minute chart, If there is a flag in continuation, that could make sense. Gotta be careful because at the one hand, this could be a 5-wave pattern finish, and we might see a bigger ABC pattern down. And in that case, this could be wave 1, or A down for 2, or B and then up. But I think that for the moment, there's probably more likely that it'll push higher either to 38 or 50. So 5 or 50-minute chart probably makes the most sense at this moment. Looking for some kind of flag, choppy correction down to the 21 EMA, like this, and then a continuation should signal further follow through to the upside. But I would wait for the moment to see how price responds here. If it starts to fall a little bit too quickly, I would be hesitant and wary about that because of the potential wave 5. So that's why I want to see some kind of flag or pattern at this spot. Okay. Otherwise, same kind of scenario. If it dips lower here, could be a good bounce. If it hits these resistance, could be a good bounce down. Ultimately, it could finish ABC down for B, and then up for C. That's the bigger pattern that I'm expecting on the pound dollar for the moment. All right, that's it. Check out our website, elitecurrency.com, for more live webinars, daily analysis. Of course, we have education articles, and also our automated systems and manual systems and ebooks. So if you're interested in learning more about trading, learning more about Forex and CFD, learning more about both manual and automated trading, trading in charts, in general, options, then check out elitecurrency.com. Wish you all great trading. See you soon. Cheers.